Today 24 boxes of Italian memes arrived for me. And you know what? All the memes are collected here, and it is Lego. It is something extremely strange, fun, and interesting. Here we have Bobrito Bondito, Tripi Tropi, Assassino Cappuccino and his crew. Let's leave him here for now. And the second set consists of even more exotic memes. The box looks small, but I'm sure assembling them will be quite a challenge. There are 8 of these in here too. I really like them. Let's set them aside for now and look at a few more boxes that weren't in the main case. And here is a whole pile of these memes. They have a different box. I think they are just lighter and maybe a bit smaller. And the first box is this Blueberry Octopusini. Octopus. Don't forget to write in the comments which boxes you like the most. Next we have Bombardiro Crocodilo. A bright design. I hope it will be fun to assemble. And here we have Bonka Ambulabu. It is a wheel frog. Looks interesting. Tum Tum Sagur, the dangerous guy. Tralalero Tralala. You definitely know him. Frigo Carmelo, Buffo Fardello, Chimpanzini Bananini. That is all for our box review, and I have good news for you. I want to give away a cool Italian meme box to the subscribers of my channel, Willy says. So let's start our assembly. I will put together a few sets so we can evaluate the result. And first in line is Blueberry Octopusini site. They say that Blueberry Octopusini appeared in a small Italian seaside town. Local fishermen once pulled a strange octopus from the sea, which had a huge blueberry instead of a normal head. At first people thought it was a joke of nature, but later it turned out that octopusini has a special power. Whoever eats one of its blueberry balls becomes incredibly happy for the whole day. In Italy there was even a legend that newlyweds would place a small blueberry figurine on their table so their married life would be as sweet as berries. They also say he loves tarantella music, and if you play it while building a Lego set, all the pieces seem to snap into place on their own, as if Blueberry himself is helping with his tentacles. This is how he turned out in the end, and I must say he looks quite high quality. Next is Frigo Carmelo, Buffo Fardello. In the heart of the desert, where the heat dries even the stones, travelers tell of a strange beast, Frigo Carmelo, Buffo Fardello. From afar, he looks like an ordinary camel, but his body is a real refrigerator. They say that inside him he keeps coolness, water, ice, and food that never spoils. Caravans that met Carmelo always reached their destination, as he gave them the strength to keep moving, but he did not appear by chance. He was seen only by those who traveled with endurance and respect for the desert. To others, he remained a mirage, so the image of Carmelo became a symbol of endurance and hope, a reminder that even in the greatest trial, we have a fridge of strength inside us that we often forget. So this is how our Carmelo turned out. Next up is Chimpanzini Bananini. A long time ago, in the Italian mountains, lived an ordinary chimpanzee. He loved bananas so much that the local farmers didn't know what to do with him anymore. Every day he could eat 100 of them and still ask for more. One morning, a miracle happened. When the chimpanzee woke up, he realized that bananas had become such a part of him that they had replaced his body. Instead of hands, bunches of bananas. Instead of feet, yellow fruits. Even his tail was made of tiny bananas. That is how Chimpanzini Bananini appeared, the only creature that is both a monkey and a fruit stand on legs. He walked through the villages and always brought a celebration. If you were sad, he would throw a banana at you. He walked through the villages and always brought a celebration. If you were sad, he would throw a banana at you and your mood would instantly lift. If you were hungry, he would simply tear off a piece of himself and treat you. And if you laughed at him, he would launch a banana attack, after which the whole village would spend a week drying peels in the sun. Italians believe that catching a banana from Chimpanzini meant good luck all day, but there is another legend. If you say his name 3 times at night, he will appear and make you dance to tarantella until you collapse from laughter. That is how he turned out. Yes, stay. Now for Bonka Ambulabu. In a small Italian village by the mountain roads lived a frog who was terribly jealous of cyclists. Every morning she watched them fly past her on their shiny wheels and thought, why must I jump in puddles if I could fly on asphalt? One day she jumped so hard that she merged with an old cartwheel.
Äädessä Bonka Ambulabu, a short that appeared to a sworn as spoiled neck as a fabo sample, a frog that has a large wheel instead of legs. Now she did not jump, but rolled at breakneck speed down the slopes, croaking funnily and even overtaking cars.
And the last legend is about Tum Tum Sagur. A long time ago, when Italian villages still lived in fear of bandits, skilled craftsmen created a wooden guardian. They carved a figure from oak that was meant to protect people at night. That is how Tum Tum Sagur was born. His body was made entirely of wood. They say that at night he would come to life and walk the streets, thumping it against the ground. Hence the name Tum Tum, the sound of his footsteps. Bandits were afraid to even enter the village, knowing that if Sagur appeared, one blow from his club would be enough to send anyone flying. But the local children loved him. They knew that Sagur would never raise a hand against those who came in peace. And to this day Italians say, if you hear the rhythm tam 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 at night, it means the wooden guardian is standing nearby, watching over your peace. That concludes our legends for now, and so as not to drag this video out, I will just show you a few more assembled sets, like Bombardiro Crocodilo. This is how it turned out. Tobilo Tobi Lip Tralalero Tralala. This was just a fraction of what arrived. Whether we continue to collect them is up to you. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and see you in the recommendations.